Hi. Hello. What's going on, guys? Hello. 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 Hi. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. Welcome on in to the Little League Baseball Classic edition of Phillies Baseball. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I got my Wilmington Blue Rocks hat on because I call games for the Blue Rocks, and that's the minor league affiliate of the Washington Nationals. We got the Phillies jersey on today. You know, we're definitely trying to go with the fit. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get into the tone and the vibe of Major League Baseball. And that's what we got to do today. We're bringing in our biggest energy. We're doing different things. And we're going to try new things on here as well. And I'm very excited about that. Sam, how are you? Eric, how are you? Jacqueline, very active. How are you? Of course. Jordan, what's going on, man? What is going on, everybody? High fives all around. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi. Yes, okay. So the Phillies are taking on the Washington Nationals. All right, so I do want to make an announcement really quickly. So first and foremost, right, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button really quickly so that way you know when I upload and if you enjoy my content and if you want to support the channel, that's exactly what you should be doing. I do want to also let you guys know that, okay, so yes, the rumors are true. We are partnering with another channel. It's called the Hardcore Sports Network, okay? But what does that mean in regards to this? Nothing, okay? Everything that I'm still like doing on here, like the play-by-plays and everything like that, that's all just specifically for this channel, okay? The only thing that quote-unquote changes is that with our Phillies post-series podcasts and with our Sixers pods and our Patriots pods, that stuff is also going to be available on the Hardcore Sports Network too, okay? We're just doing the play-by-plays and everything. That's still just going to be on here. But it's just another way for us to branch out to other people, okay? Welcome on in more people from different families, and I don't think it's a bad thing at all. So, you know, I'm actually really excited about it, and I think it's going to be really cool. You know, we'll still be doing our sharing the mic with JJ stuff. That's not going to be posted on there. That's all going to be separately on just play-by-play with JJ. But the Hardcore Sports Network, guys, please make sure that you go follow them. And, yes, so we will be partnering with them and posting, like, our Phillies post-series pods and our specific team podcast stuff. That's going to be on there. So I'm excited, and I think it's going to be great. Guys, we've been doing a whole lot with this channel. Okay, I'm really, really trying to, like, move it forward. And just continue to do more stuff with it on the business side of stuff and also just networking and relationships because I really care a whole lot about this. So I'm having somebody work on an intro for me, you know, different types of stuff. So, but it's a lot. It's definitely a lot when you're doing this every day and trying to, you know, figure out how to keep up with it. But we're growing at a very fast rate, and I'm very excited about that. So Hardcore Sports Network, we're going to be partnering with them. So that's all I just wanted to get out of the way. Housekeeping stuff. Please make sure that you go follow the Hardcore Sports Network as well. All right, let's get to the starting lineups. All right, so Kyle Schwarber will be leading things off. Trey Turner is batting second. Then batting third is Bryce Harper. Nick Castellanos sitting in the cleanup spot. Bryson Stott batting fifth. And then batting sixth, we have Alec Boehm. Brandon Marsh is back in the lineup tonight. He's batting seventh, hitting eighth. Will be Jake Cave, the left fielder, and the catcher for tonight's game will be Garrett Stubbs. So once again, it's Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Castellanos, Stott, Boehm, Marsh, Cave, and Stubbs. So that is the lineup for the Phillies for tonight. Cool. Great stuff. Great stuff. We got 23 people on here already. Oh, man. Great. And the chat is working. I see that. I see that. All right. Cool. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. We got 10 likes. We have 24 people on here. 14 people already haven't liked this video. What are you guys doing? Give you this content for free. You know the drill. All right, so Phillies and the Nationals taking on one another in the Little League Baseball Classic. Okay, this was actually started back in 2017. And the first game that actually happened, it was the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. So, that's when it happened. It was on August 20th of 2017. The stadium that they're playing at, all right, it's called the historic Bowman Field, and it is an absolutely beautiful sight for sure. Here's Trevor Williams. His hometown is San Diego, California. This is a guy who was a 5.2 ERA, and he's gone 117 and 2/3 of an inning. He has a 7.63 ERA in 3 starts this year against the Phillies. And also 90 strikeouts as well. All right, cool. All right, Kyle Schwarber will lead things off in the first pitch. It's down low for ball 1. New graphic. Schwarber, of course, from Middletown, Ohio. And the 1-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. Jacqueline, no spoilers. I told you no spoilers. 3 balls, no strikes. I told you no spoilers. If I have to say it again, I'm gonna have to kick you, dude. And I don't want to do that. 3 balls, no strikes. Williams gets set, winds up, delivers the pitch. It's outside for ball 4. Cool. You literally just said yes. And you just said that you're so behind. So you saw Kyle Schwarber get a walk. So you knew what was going to happen. So I'm going to have to put you in a suspension if you do that again. And I hate to do that. A runner on over at first, and here comes Trey Turner. In the first pitch, there's a sinker that's in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Foul ball. It was a slider coming in at 78. No worries, Jacqueline. I just have to warn you. 0-2 is the count. Throw back over to first. That's not in time. Turner, of course, had 2 homers in the same inning of last night's game. It was back in the 7th. No balls and 2 strikes. Williams winds up, delivers the pitch. It's outside and low for ball 1. So the Phillies, they have a really big week coming up after this game. They take on the San Francisco Giants. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trey Turner, and the next pitch, it's down low for ball 2. You love Harper's bat. I haven't seen it yet because you're ahead. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schwarber leads off over at first in the 2-2. It's fouled off. What's going on, guys? We got 25 people on here. Cool stuff. Schwarber leads off over at first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, strike 3 called. At the knees, it was a 91-mile-per-hour heater. And Turner is down on strikes as he goes down looking. Turner is somebody that's always wanted to play in the Little League Baseball World Series. There's a runner over at first. We're in the top of the first inning. Oh, man. Gorgeous day out in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Harper comes up wearing his neon green batting gloves. The pitch, it's down low. Fanatic. Yep. One ball, no strikes, and Williams comes set, winds up, delivers the next pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Williams this season against the Phillies has gone 15 1/3 of an inning. He's allowed 9 hits, 13 earned runs, and has 14 strikeouts. 2 balls, no strikes. Williams winds up, delivers the pitch. It's outside for ball 3. So the count is now 3-0. Harper batting .294 this season, and against the Nationals this season, he's 14 for 44. 3 balls, no strikes. The next pitch, it's a curveball that's in there for a strike. It is definitely sold out here at Williamsport, in Williamsport. The 3-1, it's popped up. It's fouled behind the plate, and we'll do it again. The count is full at 3-2. Harper hitting .294 with 9 homers and 40 RBI. Three balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, swinging a foul ball. Jacqueline, I don't like that. I don't like that. That probably means he did something, and you saw it. I don't know if I like that. 16 pitches already for Williams. Who comes set, winds up, delivers the pitch. Grounder, it's fouled. What? I was thinking maybe he did something. Because sometimes when you say like I love Harper or like something like that. I'm not saying you specifically, but like they do something. Do something good. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, it's outside for ball 4. All right, 2 runners on. We're in the top of the first inning. There we go. All right. 2 walks allowed. And Castellanos comes up. And he fouls the first pitch off. Yay, that Harper cut a walk. You're funny. Yeah. No balls, 1 strike to Nick Castellanos. Williams facing him right here. The 0-1. It's down low for ball 1. Nick this season, or in this series, I should say, is 2 for 9 with a home run and 4 runs batted in. 20 pitches already for Williams. 2 runners on for the Phillies. The 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss. The count is now 1-2. Oh boy. Media did end up losing today. Unfortunately, the Phillies actually got in at 11:45 a.m. They arrived during the bottom of the 4th inning. The 1-2, it's fouled off. So many festivities going on today, and it was just so cool to be able to see how much of an impact the game of baseball truly has on the youth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, it's in the dirt. The count is now 2-2. Nick is hitting .277. That's his batting average for the season. He has 21 homers and 78 runs batted in. The 2-2 delivery. Another bouncer that's fouled. And Castellanos stays alive. This is a guy in Nick Castellanos who was somebody who went to Archbishop McCarthy High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And he was named Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Florida during his senior year. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. And he struck out. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Here we go. What's up, Corey? How you doing? And like your jersey, I need more runs. Oh, you need no runs in the first inning? Comes Bryson Stott up at the plate, and he takes the curveball just outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and the next pitch. It's in there for a strike. Got us. What's up, Justin? Oh my gosh, Justin, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right, 2 runners on. We're in the top of the first. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch, that's away and off the plate for ball 2. It was a changeup at 89. Stott has a bat that literally looks like a pencil, if you can literally picture that. Has the eraser on the top. It is actually so unique. 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. That's slapped over towards the first base side. Gathered by Alou, and he throws over to first. And it's in time, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, but 2 men left. And we head now to the bottom of the first inning. Phillies coming up to, Nationals coming up to bat. Miss you too, man. I miss you too. All right. All right. I'm going to take a very, 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 very quick step off. I will see you guys very, very soon now. All right. I'll be right back. All right, we are back, guys. We are back. Jacqueline, what do you want? What's up? What's up? Chris, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming on here. More runners in scoring position left. Should have saved a couple of runs yesterday. Those 2 walks didn't matter. 0 for 2 with runners in... no, 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. 2 runners on base, but 1 runner was in scoring position, so... Already 0 for 1. Oh, you said my name. All right, here we go. Guys, any predictions on the ending score in the chat? Answer your thoughts down below. All right, C.J. Abrams will be leading things off. He'll be going up, then it'll be Lane Thomas batting second. First pitch is outside for ball 1. So it's Abrams, Thomas, Meneses, Ruiz, Smith, Garrett, Alou, Vargas, and Rutherford. 1 ball, no strikes. Wheeler on the bump. Winds up, kicks, delivers, and throws it. It's swung on and missed. So the count is 1-1. The Nats are 56-68 on the season. They're actually 8.5 games behind the third place NL wild card. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. It's fouled off. And there's a guy in C.J. Abrams who There's only one hit in the series, and it was a big hit. It was back on Friday night, where he helped the Nats go up by 3 on a 3-run homer. The pitch. Line drive into right field for a base hit. Castellanos plays it on 2 bounces, throws it towards the infield, and there's a leadoff single by CJ. Correct. Yep, you're right. You're right. Mr. Riley, or M. Riley, thanks for subscribing to the channel, man. Thank you so much. All right, here comes Lane Thomas. The first pitch that he sees is a sinker that is just a little bit high for ball 1. Phillies do lead the NL wild card. They're 67 and 56 on the season. I beg your pardon. 1 ball, no strikes to Lane Thomas, who has been killing the Phillies this season. The throw back over to first. It's not in time. Abrams is one of the top 5 leaders in stolen bases. 1 ball, no strikes. Wheeler gets set at the letters, winds up, delivers the pitch. It's in there for a strike. So now the count is 1-1. Thomas was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays out of Bearden High School. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, it's fouled off. He's from Knoxville, Tennessee. Made his MLB debut with the Blue Jays in 2019, but unfortunately wasn't able to find consistent playing time before he was traded to the Nationals during the 2021 season. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set at the letters, kicks, delivers, and throws it just a little bit up high for ball 2. Sean Barber is the guy that's calling the balls and the strikes tonight. Alan Porter's the first base umpire. Jim Wolf is over at second. Mike Machlinski is the third base umpire. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lane Thomas, who's going up against Zach Wheeler here. No runs already for either team so far. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive into center field just over the glove of Stott. Marsh gets over to it, and that'll put runners over at first and second. So already back-to-back singles, and that's what starts off the bottom of the first. It was a fastball that was pretty well struck, as Thomas was able to just make good contact with it. All right, 2 runners on, nobody out, and we're already in the bottom of the first inning. 9 pitches for Wheeler already. He has really struggled this year against the Nationals. Joey Meneses is up at the plate, and the first pitch, it's outside for ball 1. And just to back that up, well, he's pitched 14 2/3 of an inning. He's allowed 14 earned runs, 4 homers. He's given up 4 long balls, along with the 15 strikeouts. The pitch, foul ball. 1-1 is the count. Meneses has 47 hits with runners in scoring position this season, which does lead Major League Baseball. What's up, Jacqueline? 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch, it's upstairs for ball 2. Don't do this to me, Jacqueline. Oh my gosh. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 runners on, and we're in the bottom of the first. Wheeler looks back at second, now back to the plate to pitch. Line drive just over the head of Trey Turner, out into center field. And Abrams stops over at third base. Was that the OMG? All right, I have to put you in a timeout, dude. I have to put you in a timeout. And I hate to do that. I know it's hard. All right, bases loaded. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Keibert Ruiz is due up. First pitch. It's outside for ball 1. So 3 singles in a row. And that's how we start off the bottom of the first. One ball, no strikes, and the next pitch, it's fouled off. Just a reminder, guys, no spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. We got 39 people on here. Wow, that is awesome. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous evening out in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The 1-1 fly ball, it's hit out to right field, and Castellanos won't be able to get there as it goes all the way towards the wall. Abrams comes in to score. Right behind him is Thomas, and Meneses will stop over at third. It's a 2-run double that's hit by Keibert Ruiz. Already 4 hits allowed by Zach Wheeler. Can you believe that? Let's see where this pitch was. Right down the middle. It's missing its spot. And Ruiz just kept it fair and did a good job at just putting the ball in play. Oh, Larry, I hope that you're doing well, man. What's up, Jivanoots? How you doing? How you doing, Jivanoots? All right. Conversations out on the mound. Could a real left fielder have gotten to it? Right fielder. So it was, yeah, right fielder. Two runners on in the bottom of the first inning. And the Nats already have a 2-0 lead. Phillies playing in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. This whole tradition started back on August 20th of 2017. First pitch in this at-bat, that's served out to left field. That's going to get in there for a base hit. It's hit out to left center field. And 2 runs are going to come in to score. And that's a 2-run single by Dom Smith as he goes the opposite way. And it's now 4-0, and this is already getting pretty ugly. Smith coming into tonight was 1 for 8 in this series. And he just went with it the opposite way. Four 0 Washington, and Stone Garrett is due up. Wheeler winds up, delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's already allowed 4 runs in the first inning. No balls, 1 strike. And time is already called very, very quickly. Wheeler's 33 years old from Smyrna, Georgia. Last outing, he went 7 innings, only allowed 1 earned run. That was against the Toronto Blue Jays. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on a miss for a strike. Maybe I did. A runner on, nobody out, and we're in the bottom of the first. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler winds up, gets set, kicks, delivers the pitch, swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's the first out of the inning. It's getting hot up here. Oh, boy. I didn't realize Schwarber's the DH. That's what I said. That's what I said. Weren't paying attention, Larry. No, I'm kidding. I'm just Joshua with you. All right, here comes a 97-mile-per-hour pitch that's in there at the knees for a called strike. I do hope that you feel better, Larry. Jake Alou up at the plate. I just said I do hope that you feel better. It's a curveball that swung on and missed for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Wheeler on the bump and the 0-2. It's up high for ball 1 and outside. Jake Alou, born in Hamilton, New Jersey. It's a guy who has been working his way up to the major leagues from the farm system. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, it's up high for ball 2. You know, when he hit a walk-off home run for the Blue Rocks, I will never forget calling that game. That was one of the most memorable games that I got to call. They were actually down by 6, and he hit a walk-off grand slam, and that was really cool to be a part of that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, down low for ball 3. So, I'll probably need a nap soon. Okay. There's Rob Thompson. He actually spoke today. Had some really interesting things to say. We'll get into it in a couple of seconds. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Phillies down 4-0. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Wheeler winds up and gets set and delivers the pitch. Grounder hit back over to second, the flip over to shortstop. There's 1, the throw back to first. Nope, it's not in time. So it's a 4-6 fielder's choice ground out. And now Vargas is due up. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons, man. We appreciate each and every one of you. Ildemaro Vargas is due up. Wheeler comes set, kicks, delivers, and it's outside for ball 1. "27 pitches in just the first inning for Zach Wheeler. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, grounder hit over to shortstop. Turner is able to throw it over to first, and the inning is over as he played it on a bounce. And that's going to do it. But the Nats do get 4 runs, one on a 2-run double, and the other one on a 2-run single. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to take another step off. But I will see you guys very, very, very soon. All right, we're back. We're back. Cool stuff. All right, we got 30 people on here. What's going on? Just popped in to hit that like button. Oh, that's so cool. Spectrum 1, JJ. Jacqueline, what's up? What's up? Well, why do you keep saying my name? What's going on? Oh, you just retracted your message. What's up, Linda? Thanks for coming on here, Linda. I appreciate it. There we go. Alrighty. Cool. I thought you were chatting in the chat. No, I wasn't chatting. No. Phillies are down 4-0. Here comes Alec Boehm to the plate in the first pitch. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. Some of these bats that they have are just so cool. I don't know how they designed them, but my favorite one has to be the Bryson Stott pencil. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. It's at the knees for a called strike, and the count is now 1-1. So Boehm is getting his first at-bat in this game tonight. The 1-1, it's outside for ball 2. Boehm is one of the guys on the Phillies that really does give them a lot of run production. There's a grounder hit over towards third base. Vargas has it, throws over to first, and Dom Smith is able to catch it. And I don't know what he was doing, but he gave a interesting throw over towards the second baseman, Alou. It was like underneath him. It's like he was hiking the ball. So there's 1 out already in the top of the second inning. First pitch to Brandon Marsh. It's in there for a strike. All right, 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Line drive into left field. It's going back towards the track, and there to make the catch is Blake Rutherford. All right, bye, Jacqueline. All right, so there's 2 away already in the top of the second inning. And bases are empty. Chat's been a little bit quiet tonight. What's going on? How you all doing? Hope all is well. Jake Cave is due up at the plate. And the first pitch in this at-bat is just inside for a ball. 4 figures. Yeah, I know. I know, Robert. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch to Jake Cave. Grounder hit back up the middle. Gobbled up by C.J. Abrams in the throw over to first. It's in time, and the inning is already over. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies. And we head to the bottom of the second inning. Phillies down 4-0 on 5 hits by the Nats. Cool. All right, so so here's something really, really cool. All right, so for those of you that don't know, right, I went to a Nationals game last weekend for my birthday. Okay, it was for my birthday weekend. My parents took me, right? And so it was really cool. You know, I've never been to like National Park before. One of my things on my bucket list that I want to do is visit every single MLB park. Okay, and I've never been to Nationals Park. I have 26 more ballparks that I have to go to, but I did go to Nationals Park, and you know, we got like some bobbleheads. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Oh yeah, President's bobblehead. Let me see if I can pull one out. There we go. Okay, so this is what the President's bobblehead looks like. Okay, I hope you guys can see it, right? So this is the President's bobblehead. This is what the box is. There we go. There we go. So that, and then my mom decides to get me something else, okay? And so listen to this. So and I'm using it today. So she took a picture of me today, okay? There's the picture of me, okay? And I got a little scorecard. So I usually keep score, right? I have like my own scorebook. But with this scorecard, I thought, you know what? It'd be so cool to just use it. So anyhow, that's my little scorecard, right? I have a little scorecard that I'm using here. Here it is, like in person, right? But you got to see like a little close up of it. So, yeah, that's what I decided to do, and I thought, you know what? I'll use it for the Little League Baseball Classic game, and then maybe I'll get this framed, if it's a good game or whatever. So, that's what I decided to do. So, I hope that you enjoyed that little B-roll video and that you got to watch that. Here comes Blake Rutherford up at the plate in the first pitch. That's up high for ball one. We need 11 more subscribers in order to get to 900, everybody. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch, it's a grounder. Pulled over towards second base, and the throw over to first. That's in time, and there's one away in the bottom of the second inning. So Rutherford grounds out to second. Happy Sunday, Houston to Dave. Wonder if Larry missed that. I'm sure he probably did. Here's C.J. Abrams. He takes a slider thrown by Zach Wheeler. He's probably napping. No balls, 1 strike. Wheeler gets set. Kicks, delivers the pitch. It swung on and missed for strike 2. Were you guys able to hear that B-roll audio? If you were paying attention, which I hope that you were. The 0-2. Fly ball hit out to center field. Marsh on the run, and he makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. I'm trying to see if I could get some more stuff like that involved with this, because I think that would be really cool. You saw it? Larry said that he saw. Cool. 2 outs, nobody on. And the first pitch in this at-bat is swung on and missed. It's just a lot when you're trying to do video production and stuff like that, but it's another way to be creative. The 0-1, fouled off. So that makes the count now 0-2. Lane Thomas up at the plate. He's 1 for 1 tonight. And the pitch outside and high for ball 1. You can definitely see the green screen effect on the mound on Zach Wheeler. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Wheeler gets set above the letters, lines up, kicks, steals the pitch, up high for ball 1. Two balls, 2 strikes, and nobody on. With 2 outs in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. So we head to the top of the third inning. Phillies down 4-0 against the Washington Nationals. And they'll be right back in just a few moments. All right, cool. All right, we're back on here, guys. We are back on here. Cool stuff. All right. So I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Oh, my microphone was a little bit down. I apologize about that. So, yeah, it's a little weird keeping score on here. I'm not going to lie. But also, it would probably be better if the Phillies were winning. So, you know, that's also how it goes. All right, we're in the top of the third inning. Phillies down 4-0 against the Washington Nationals. Stubbs up at the plate, and he'll be facing Williams here, and he takes it inside for ball one. So JT Realmuto has the night off, and Garrett Stubbs is getting the start behind the plate. There's 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-0 pitch. It's at the knees for a strike. I'm curious to see, I do see one spot of where they put the pitch clock behind the plate, but I can't see if they have one out in the outfield or not. The pitch, down low for ball two. It's Carl Ravitch and Eduardo Perez, who are doing the ESPN game. 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. It's chopped foul. So, the Little League Classic, of course, that's what this game is. It's been a really cool day. Just watching all the festivities and everything. The pitch that's popped up out over towards the third base side. Vargas has it, and he calls everyone off and makes the catch, and there's 1 out. So 6 men have been retired in a row by Nationals pitching. As Stubbs pops out towards the third base side. Here comes Kyle Schwarber, who was certainly cheering on media when they tied the game. And the first pitch, it's at the knees for a strike. Williams winds up, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's outside. It was actually low. I beg your pardon for ball one. Media did lose to Rhode Island. Rhode Island ended up winning 7-2. So they are now knocked out of competition. The 1-1 outside for ball two. Two balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Grounder, hit back up the middle, played on the hop, though, by Alou, and he throws it over to first, and that's now 7 men retired in a row by Trevor Williams. So there's 2 away. This is, I didn't know this, but Geico sponsors this, and they've been sponsoring it since 2017. 2 outs, nobody on. Trey Turner comes up, and he fouls the first pitch that he sees off. Phillies lead the National League wild card standings. They have 67 wins, and they're 11 games above the 500 mark. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch by Williams, it's downstairs for ball 1. Trevor's from San Diego, California. He's 31 years old. The pitch to Turner. Swinging a line drive into left field, and that's in there for a hit. So a 2-out single by Trey Turner, and he's able to get aboard. Let's see where this pitch was. It's down the middle, and Turner turned on a fastball. Put it in a good spot, and that's what happens. So Turner leads off over at first base. Phillies are down 4-0. Bryce Harper up at the plate, and the first pitch he sees, that ball is crushed, hit out to deep left field. It's not that, it's actually right in front of the track, though. And there to make the catch for out number 3 is Blake Rutherford, and the inning is over. Thought it was going to go deeper than that, but nope. All right, we go to the top of the fourth inning. Phillies are down 4-0, and they'll be right back in just a few moments. Cool. All right. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button too, so that way you know when I upload. My name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourself a great night. Yes, so in case you guys didn't hear, we are partnering with the Hardcore Sports Network. Our play-by-plays are going to be the same, right? We're not changing anything. The only thing that is going to quote-unquote change is that we're adding another network for posting our post-series pods and all that type of stuff. So, but the play-by-plays and all that, that's still going to be done on here. How many people do we have on, guys? How many people do we have on? 26 people. Cool. We have a very good audience. We need 2 more likes to get to 30. Guys, what are you waiting for? So let's get some participation, man. Let's get some participation. I want to know, okay, if you played Little League Baseball, first of all, and what your favorite moment was when you were playing Little League Baseball. Or if you've ever just played, like, pickup baseball. Comment down below what you remember about that day playing pickup baseball. That's what I want to know. Let's get some chat involvement. I used to help out with a special needs organization, with special needs athletes. The organization was called Challenger Baseball. And, giving back to the special needs community has honestly been like a really big thing for me, right? And, I had an older brother who had really severe special needs. We're in the bottom of the third. Joey Meneses is up at the plate, and Zach Wheeler's on the mound in the first pitch. In this at-bat, it's just a little bit down low for a ball. And so, the cool thing about that was being able to just interact with the athletes and getting to know everybody on the team. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. It was also low. But my brother really, really loved baseball. He loved the Philly Fanatic. I don't know how he got into it. I don't know how he got into baseball. I guess because he loved the color green and he could see it really clearly. I don't know. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, that's fouled off. But just to be able to help out that organization, that really meant a lot to me. And it was really cool. Just to be able to get to know people on different levels. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. That's fouled off. And if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. Because that's played a very big factor in my life, too. Wheeler gets set, kicks, delivers the pitch. That ball is slapped out to right field. Castellanos on the run, though, towards home plate. Then he'll catch it for out number 1. Matthias says, watching from Brazil, never played soccer's the main sport. Okay, well, what do you remember about playing soccer when you were really young? Let's talk about that. All right, 1 out in the bottom of the third inning. "43 pitches already for Wheeler in the first pitch. That's popped up towards the third base side in foul territory. And Bowman's there to make the catch just in front of the net. At least that's what I think. For 2 outs, he was looking over at the third base umpire for something, but there's 2 away. Oh, boy. Larry says, I played Little League for the Badgers, perennial losers. We made it to the championship game, but lost. Best sports season of my life. Why was that? Was it because of the bonds that you got to make? Why was that the best sports season? Besides making it to the... Well, you just said that you made it to the championship game, but Like, was the locker room really cool? Or sorry, the clubhouse really cool? 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. Check swing, did he go? Third base umpire says, yes, he did. Bases are empty. We're in the bottom of the third inning in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The Little League Baseball Classic. That's what's on. Nationals lead at 4-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. I was actually looking at the games that were actually played here over these last 6 years or so. Of course, there was no Little League Baseball Classic in 2020 due to the pandemic. But I was looking at it, and I noticed that as the 1-2 pitch, it's inside for ball 2, that the home team... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I was going to say that the home team has never won, but with the way that they format this, they have the winning team on the left side and the losing team on the right side. 2-2, that's the count. And we were with the next pitch. Up high for ball 3. I was really bad. It was, haha. Or I was really bad at it, haha. But it was fun to spend time with some friends. Nice stream, Jason. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 2 outs and the pitch. Fly ball hit out to center field. Marshall on the run, and he's there to make the catch for out number 3, and the inning is over. So the Phillies will go to the top of the 4th, down 4-0. They'll be back. Yeah, the team was better than the sum of it, or than the sum of its parts. We played for each other and became better than we thought we could be. It's a special feeling. I remember when I was helping out with Special Olympics, we made it all the way to the gold medal. And that was really cool. We got to play in Mercer County, and that was really awesome. So, our team ended up winning the gold, and they never won the gold before. And that was... I helped out with them when I was in high school, and they ended up winning that year. That was really something. I learned from that sports are just so powerful, and when you're able to compete at a high level and go really far with other people, it's a really cool feeling. Best memory came from Little League. I came in to pitch in the top of the 3rd. This is Chris Adams. We're down 3 runs, struck out 10 straight batters, and we ended up winning by 2 runs. Now, that is a really cool feeling. That is a really, really cool feeling. Let's continue to share the stories, guys, because, not only do we tell stories on here, but we share stories. And I think that it's only appropriate if we get more people to share their stories about why baseball is so special to them, or why sports are just so special, and what were your fondest memories of playing the sport as a kid, or as of right now. Business off to the side. Business to the side, and, let's just talk about the game that we all ended up growing up loving. I think that that's really important that we remember those things, and we don't lose sight of that, because that's what keeps us young, and that's what keeps us on here. And hopefully my kids, if I have any, which I want to, hopefully my kids will appreciate baseball. They don't have to like it, but hopefully they'll appreciate it. I just got How did we... Oh, you just got here? How did we drop 4 at the... Okay. I'm happy that you brought that up. All right. There's Liam Castellanos, by the way. Nick Castellanos up at the plate. First pitch, it's fouled off, and it, I think, got a piece of Keibert Ruiz. So the Phillies are down 4-0 thanks to a 2-run double by Keibert Ruiz and a 2-run single by Dom Smith back in the bottom of the 1st, all off of Zach Wheeler. Castellanos is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. He's hitting .277 on the season. Also has 21 home runs. The pitch by Williams. It's in there for a strike. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike, and Williams comes set, kicks, delivers the pitch. Grounder, it's fouled towards the third base side. And that makes the count now 1-2. Quentin, what got you into baseball? Did you play baseball when you were really young? 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch by Williams, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout of the night by Trevor Williams. That's also the second time that Castillo struck out. We're in the top of the 4th inning. The Phillies only have 1 hit on the night so far. There's a curveball that's taken down low for ball 1. And Quentin, if you just subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for doing that. 1 ball, no strikes. Williams gets set, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's at the knees for a strike. I was never into baseball until last year, haha. So I guess I'm riding the band. There's nothing wrong with that. What got you into baseball? Let's talk about that. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That one is hit out and towards right field. They can't find it, and it ends up actually being a foul ball. So Stone Garrett literally lost it in the lights, and it was about inches away from hitting the line. But it was just foul. Guess he lost it in the lights. Literally, it just bounced right outside of the line. Nighttime is upon us. We're in the top of the 4th inning. It is 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time. The sun is going down, but nighttime is just about ready to come on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trevor Williams with 57 pitches so far. He has a 5.2 earned run average. The 1-2, just a hair outside, according to Sean Barber, who's calling the balls and the strikes. That makes the count 2-2. Stott tonight is 0 for 1. He did have a 3-run homer in last night's game. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back Ks, and Williams gets his 4th strikeout of the night. There we go. And up next will be Alec Bohm. Daniel, what's going on, Daniel? How you doing, man? I also wasn't into baseball since last year. The Phillies getting into the World Series is what did it for me. It's a good one. That's a good one, man. Of course. Did you go to any games, Daniel? First pitch to Bohm. It's down low for ball 1. Not sure, to be honest, says Quentin, replying to the first message that he sent. The pitch. That's inside for a ball. He also says, I was really into football, and then the season ended. The season ended. 2 balls, no strikes. And the next pitch by Williams. It's inside and low for ball 3. 2 outs. Bases are empty. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Phillies are down 4-0 in the 3-0. It's a little bit low for ball 4, and that's the Phillies' first base runner that they've had since the 2nd inning. Actually, scratch that. Turner actually did get on with a single in the 3rd. I beg your pardon. This new scorecard, I'm happy I'm using it for one time, and I think it's like really, really cool, you know, and I'm happy I'm using it for this one, but it is a little bit smaller than what I'm used to. Marsh is up at the plate. He's back. 0 for 1 tonight so far. Phillies are also expecting Jose Alvarado to be back tomorrow night, which would be really cool when the Phillies take on the Giants. First pitch to Marsh. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. It was a changeup at 84. Larry says, Team Sports gives us the opportunity to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. Couldn't have said that any better. The ball is 1 strike, and Williams winds up and delivers the 0-1 offering. It's down low for ball 1. Yeah, I can't agree with that statement anymore. I think that's what entertainment is supposed to do at the end of the day. Bring us all together. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the next pitch. Grounder hit over to third. Vargas thought about throwing over to second, but decided at the last minute to throw it back over to first. And Dom Smith is like, man, you're going to throw it over to second? You caught me off guard. And there's now 3 outs. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Phillies still down 4-0 against the Washington Nationals in the Little League Baseball Classic. Okay. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe button. Alco people, do your thing, all right? We need 10 more subscribers to get to the 900 mark. I would love it if we were able to get to 900 subscribers tonight. If you know somebody else that would really appreciate this channel, that would really like listening in, you know, people that can't tune into the games, people that like love baseball, people that love basketball. You know, we cover a lot of things on here. We do 76ers basketball, Phillies baseball, Flyers hockey, and Patriots football. And I started this channel 8 months ago and have been doing a lot of work nonstop ever since then. So, yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hello. We don't just do play-by-play, though. We also have our Sharing the Mic with JJ pod that we do on Fridays, where we get a guest who is on the air, who is on the mic, and does YouTube podcasting as well, and get to talk about the business side of stuff and what goes on behind the scenes and what got them involved with starting A, their YouTube channel, B, their radio station or radio show or whatever. And that's what we do. So, and we get more involved with that. Not in the postseason, unfortunately. Would have killed to have gone to that Game 5 Padres game. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That was really, really cool. That was the only playoff game I went to last year. The only one. What's up, Frankie? How we doing? What's going on, Frankie? What's going on? That's what made Little League special for me. That's so cool, man. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I think that's what brings us together. I hope this game gets better. This has been awful, says Robert O'Brien. Yeah, the game itself hasn't been so fun. And we'll try to keep the broadcast as entertaining as possible for sure. Wheeler is still out there. Surprised after allowing 4 runs in the first. It's actually been pretty quiet. 1 ball, no strikes to Stone Garrett. And Wheeler throws it to home plate. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. There's Liam Castellanos, Nick's son. 1-1. It's taken right down the middle for a called strike. I was interested to see, there was something on Twitter. I forget who posted it. I can't necessarily recall. But somebody said that Liam Castellanos should literally run for mayor in Philadelphia. And I had to laugh at that. As soon as Castellanos hit a homer and looked over at his son. It's just such a cool moment. Never gets old. The 1-2 is downstairs. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set, kicks, deals the pitch. That is scolded foul towards the left field wall. ESPN is showing tennis, not baseball. Oh wow. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this cast because we do almost every single Phillies game on here, man. But we try to keep it professional. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Wheeler winds up and delivers the pitch. A curveball in the dirt for ball 3. Definitely tell your friends about this channel as well. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Phillies trail 4-0. Nobody on and nobody out. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That pitch was up high, but Stone Garrett chased after the high cheeser. And there's one out. Ooh. Oh, my neck. That feels a little bit better. Comes Jake Alou, steps up to the plate, and he takes a fastball at 95, all the way for a strike. Alou this season against the Phillies coming into today is 3 for 19. The pitch, that's fouled off. So the count is 0-2. He's also struck out 8 times against Phillies pitching. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch by Wheeler, that's down low for a ball. Red Sox, they did end up winning against the New York Yankees today by a score of 6-5. We'll look at some scores around the league in just a couple of moments. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 61st pitch by Zach Wheeler. It's grounded fair down the first base line. Harper has it, though, and will give a little underhanded toss to Zach Wheeler, and there's 2 away. So 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth, with still nobody on. All righty, here we go. There's a big out. And now Ildemaro Vargas is due up. Chris says, I remembered as a kid visiting my grandparents and my grandpa being out on the porch with his battery-operated radio, listening to Harry and Whitey call games. I always loved watching baseball, but 93 is what made me a huge fan. It's a good story. First pitch to Vargas, it's down low for a ball. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Wheeler winds up, delivers the pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. You know, I think that you bring up a really solid point about how you remember listening to games on the radio, of course, and you always loved like listening to Harry and Whitey, and 93 is what really got you into it. I think that we can all relate to that. I really do. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Ildemaro Vargas. Wheeler gets the sign that he likes, and now he'll start his windup, and the pitch it's inside for ball 3. But I think that the really cool thing about broadcasting and about broadcasters is that like when the team is doing really well, they're with you. And when the team is doing really bad, they're still with you. You know? You can always count on them. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the next pitch, just a little bit outside for ball 4. And there's 2 outs. And also, like, an interesting point, too, that I think I spoke about it yesterday on the phone. I was on the phone with somebody, and I was talking to a friend. As Rutherford comes up, and he takes the first pitch low. But I said that, you know, radio is never going to die. Like, radio broadcasting. The style of it is never going to go away. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. And the reason why, okay, it may just be like what we're doing right now. But this style is never going to die because you're going to have people that are not going to be able to watch the full game. And they're going to want to be able to listen to it because they're doing other stuff. The 1-1, grounder hit over towards first base. Harper has it, and he'll just take the ball over towards the bag, and the inning is over. To be continued as we head to the top of the fifth. Phillies down 4-0 in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. 93 was the best season I ever had as a fan, and I was around for 1980. Yep. I was not, of course. I was a year old in 80, so I don't remember any of that. But 2008, I was pacing in my living room. I think that we all could relate to that too, for sure. Look, if we have any Nationals fans on here or any like other types of baseball fans too, like all are welcome. Like share your stories. Like, I really want to know what. If baseball was a big factor in your childhood, if you played Little League baseball, and what are just some memories that you recall from just watching baseball? So, again, comment your stories down below. I want to give you all a chance to be able to interact and share your stories and participate, because I think that this is just what it comes down to. You and I are having a conversation. It's you and me. It's not just me. So, yeah, I remember, the World Series in 2008. I'll never forget that, obviously. Really, really cool stories. Really cool moments. Junior Phillies Club. Going to see them in the World Series and watching Cliff Lee. Well, that was 2009. But in 2008, watching Cole Hamels was really cool. I got to see that and share some cool moments with my family. My first love always will be. I may love other sports, but baseball is always the one that I always come back to. When Lidge got that last strikeout, I woke up my oldest daughter. She was 5 months old. And I'll get back to that in a second. First pitch, fly ball, hit out to left field. It was Jake Cave that was up at the plate, and he flies out to Blake Rutherford. So, there's one away. Let me read the rest of that comment as Garrett Stubbs is coming up. So we have, all right, so when Lidge got out or got that last strikeout, all right, Chris says, I woke up my oldest daughter. She was 5 months old, and as she was crying, I held her and watched the celebration as I was crying myself. Those are the types of things that put smiles on our faces. Here comes Stubbs up at the plate, and he takes that pitch at the knees for a called strike. Phillies down 4-0 in the top of the fifth inning. Nationals scored all 4 of their runs in the bottom of the first. Not a whole lot of action, and it's pretty similar to how the game started off last night. What's up, Jacqueline? Thanks for coming back on here. I know. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch to Stubbs. It's a rocket, but it's fouled off towards the first base side. I heard a saying, and I forget who it was. Now I'm trying to remember what the saying was. I literally had it in my head, and I lost it. Typical Jason. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams kicks, delivers. It's outside for ball 2. Oh yeah, okay. I remember that there was this MLB commercial as the 2-2 is fouled off. I remember there was this MLB commercial. It was to the song "Stay Forever Young." It was also used in the theme song too. But Jackie Robinson was on there. Derek Jeter was on there. And I always thought that song was just a really good representation of what baseball's supposed to be. It's about keeping yourself young because it's supposed to be America's pastime, and to just cherish the golden memories that you have with your family, because I think that baseball and family go hand in hand with one another. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Garrett Stubbs. The pitch. Fly ball hit out to shallow center field. And on the run towards home plate is Thomas, and he's there to catch it for out number 2. You're sweating. You told me about this? That's why I am more of a Braves fan. Oh my gosh, come on, Jacqueline. Foul balls aren't a problem. It's when they're getting outs. That's when it's a problem. Kyle Schwarber's up at the plate, and he fouls the first pitch off. What's going on, AJ? I didn't catch the UFC fight last night. Why was it? Was it really, really good? We're talking about Little League baseball and what your favorite memories were if you played baseball at a very young age. Comment your story down below, AJ. I'd like to hear. The 0-1, that's fouled off. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, it's down low for a ball. I'm Austin Crowley. Austin Crowley. Why does that name sound familiar? The pitch. It's down low for ball 2. Yes, they did. You tell them. You tell her, Chris. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, down low for ball 3. Jacqueline, if it's an OMG for this game again, I'm gonna have to kick you. I'm gonna have to do that. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Grounder. There's actually a liner that was caught over at shortstop by C.J. Abrams. And the inning is over. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Phillies down 4-0. This is your last chance, Jacqueline. This is it. I'm really trying to be nice. Sugar Sean O'Malley captured UFC gold. Oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. You love UFC? Wait, Austin Crowley. Why? I feel like I should know that name. And I feel awful because you're on here. And Austin Crowley. I see a basketball player named Austin Crowley who plays basketball for Southern Mississippi. Right? There we go. I agree. They didn't score the 7th yesterday. They just seemed to have a flair for the dramatics. Will we have a post-series pod today? I see Buckets wants to know. Probably not tonight. AJ says, actually, I played Little League ball from 9 years old till I was 18. And yes, I do. I bet you'd be a great commentator in that sport as well. I'd have to learn it. I'd have to definitely learn it, for sure. But that's a big compliment coming from you. It really is. So it definitely takes a lot of reps. You know. So if you are just tuning in, okay, I actually want to go back to this. So I went to the Phillies, or I went to the Nationals game. Oh, okay. We'll do it after this inning break, okay? After this inning break, please stay tuned for something really, really cool. Always good, brother. Thanks. Zach Wheeler pitching against C.J. Abrams. The top of the lineup is up. Thought the over would hit after the first inning, says Havamal Gaming. Oh, you were wrong. You were wrong, my guy. I got to keep these up here for a little bit longer. I apologize about that, guys. 1 ball, 1 strike to C.J. Abrams. Wheeler kicks, delivers. Excuse me. It's fouled off. It was on a slider at 88 miles per hour. We need 10 more subscribers to reach 900. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, guys. Also, if you'd like to donate, please feel free to do so. You guys don't have to donate, but if you would love to, you're more than welcome to do that and hit the super chat button. The 1-2 line drive, hit over to shortstop, and it's caught by Turner, and there's 1 out. Abrams hit it pretty sharply on the nose. You're the pitcher for the Media Little League team? You're joking. You're joking. The pitch popped up back towards Trey Turner as he runs in towards home plate, and he's there to make the catch. So, whenever I meet the Phillies, I don't even know, though. I'm going to tell them that after you get hits, get walks, and score runs. You got to tell them, though. You do. You have to tell them. You do have to tell them that, Jacqueline. Joey Meneses comes up, and he takes a strike at 96 miles per hour. You're definitely kidding, Austin, are you? The pitch. Grounder hit over towards the hole. Turner has it, makes a smooth slide, throws over to first, and it's not in time, but man, oh man, was that pretty close. Showing off the arm strength. I mean, my goodness. Yes, I am, but I am a close friend to a person on the team. That's wild, if that's actually true. That is really wild. All right, we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Phillies trail 4-0. They have only 1 hit. The pitch to Keibert Ruiz is downstairs. 77 pitches thrown by Zach. Ruiz is 1 for 2 today. He had a 2-run base hit back in the bottom of the 1st inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Wheeler throws back over to first, and it's not in time. It seemed like from the very beginning, coming into the day, that the Phillies had all the momentum. The players go out there, they're talking to, little leaguers and people that made it to the Little League World Series, and see all these fun festivities, and it's really cool, but so far, the Phillies haven't been making a whole bunch of noise. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Keibert Ruiz. His average now is at .259. It's 15 homers and 51 RBI. 1 ball and 1 strike, 78 pitches so far for Zach Wheeler. He was on pace of giving up, after the 1st inning, 16 runs in this game. The pitch, grounder hit over towards shortstop. Turner has it, gobbles it up, fires over to first, and the inning is over. So, we now go to the top of the 6th inning. Phillies trail 4-0 against the Washington Nationals. Here we go. No, that's not what he said. He said media. He said he's friends with somebody on media. That's what he said. On the team of media. That's what he said. Guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notification bell icons. We need 9 more subscribers to get to 900. If you did just subscribe to the channel, shout yourself out by commenting down below. There you go. Fun fact. My Little League life, my dad played against. My Little League life. Your dad played against, Who did he play against? And then we'll go to our little story. Who did he play against? Of course, Jacqueline. Shout out to Jacqueline. When you're being good. When you're being good, we love you. Fun fact, Taiwan. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Speaking of fun facts, or speaking of really cool stuff, so I said this earlier, but for those of you that did not get to hear this little story, so last week I did go, for my birthday weekend, I did get to go to Washington, D.C., right? And Taiwan Walker. No, Taiwan. Anyhow, so I went to Nationals Park, and I got to go to the game, right? And at the game, they were giving away bobbleheads. You know, going to visit all the MLB ballparks. It's something that's on my bucket list, guys. I want to go to all the MLB parks before I pass away. That's why they call it a bucket list. So they gave these out, right? They have like these like little bobblehead stuff, but that's not the cool thing. My mom actually got me something else, and I'll show it to you. So here it is. It's a little scorecard. I got a scorecard from the Nationals game, and I decided to use it for tonight just to keep score because I keep score. And I thought, like that'd be really cool. There's the front of it, and there's the back of the card. And I have my little scorecard. And that's what I'm using. So, a little souvenir, and I'll hopefully, if the Phillies come back and win, I'll frame it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, that's outside and low for ball 2. I keep score. Just so that I can, keep up with that. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch. It's popped up out to center field. On the run is Thomas, and he's there to make the catch towards home plate. So there's 1 away. So there's 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Phillies trail 4-0 in the Little League Baseball Classic. 1 out, nobody on, and Bryce Harper's due up. The pitch, it's down. It's outside for a ball. Harper today is 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, grounder hit over towards the first base side. Smith has it and throws over to Williams, who wins the race to the bag. And there we go. All right, so let's get back to this whole story here. Then in the U.S., okay, the first year that girls were allowed to play Little League Baseball was 1974, and oh man, you were 7. So I was a part of the first group of girls playing. That's so cool. That is really awesome. Wow. What was it like? Do you remember the emotions that were going through your mind as soon as you found that out? Let me know. I'd love to hear more about that. No balls, 1 strike to Nick Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 tonight. He's batting in the cleanup spot. Phillies only have 1 hit tonight so far. There's Josiah Gray talking to the broadcasters. It's an 0-1 count to Nick Castellanos. The pitch, fly ball that's hit out to right center field. And it's going to go right over the head of Thomas, out towards the wall, towards the warning track. And it hits off the top of the wall as Nick Castellanos gets on with a 2-out double. Had no idea where that thing was going to land. But he hit it pretty well. That is really cool. Taiwan Walker. I agree with Kyle Schwarber with his favorite food. I missed that. Fun fact, my mom graduated high school with one of the two players that was selected ahead of Michael Jordan. That's wild. That's cool. Does anyone have a Phillies player signed ball for cheap? 2019 team or 2023 team? I don't know. Guys, hit the thumbs up button and turn on those notification bell icons. We need 9 more. Man, we're 9 subscribers away from getting 900. That's pretty awesome. All right, we're in the top of the 6th inning. There's a runner over at second base. It's Nick Castellanos who got on with a 2-out double. Man, I am really losing it. Your dad went to high school with the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. That's really cool too. Who's the head coach of the Panthers? That is really awesome. I want to play in the Little League so you can meet the Phillies. I think we all do. All right, here comes Bryson Stott, who takes a pitch that's in there for a strike. Oh, Frank Reich. Yes, that's correct. No balls, 1 strike to Bryson Stott. Williams looks back at second. Now back to home plate. The pitch. It's down low for ball 1. Larry says, where I grew up, a lot of boys resented having to allow girls on the teams. My first year in Little League was 1973. Chris Adams also says, my mom graduated with Sam Bowie. There's a curveball that's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Castellanos leads off over at second base. The Phillies are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Stott, just a little bit outside by a hair for ball 2. Williamsport, Pennsylvania was a really big spot for Bryson Stott. The pitch, foul ball. Of course, he played college baseball for the University of Las Vegas. But he played for the Williamsport Crosscutters for Class A. That was for the New York Penn League. The 2-2. It's popped up out to shallow left center field. And on the run to just make the catch for out number 3 will be Blake Rutherford. And the inning is over. All right. Bottom of the 6th inning. That's where we're headed to. Nationals lead at 4-0. And I am going to take a very, very quick step off, so I will be right back after I read this comment. Just like Larry shared, bigotry. Most guy coaches and players tried to hit ball harder and just made me a better player. I have a lot of respect for you, Kathy. And I think that that's incredible. You know? I really do. I'm really happy that I've met some awesome people on here, guys. I am. It's a privilege. I'll be right back, and I'll see you very, very soon. Unless you see me first. And you all know that I will definitely see you first. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Zach Wheeler is still on the hill. And he throws the first pitch outside for ball 1. The Giants will be playing tomorrow against the Phillies. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, foul ball. "81 pitches so far for Zach Wheeler. The 1-1. Swing on the line drive. Hit back up the middle for a base hit. Marsh gets to it. Plays it on a couple of bounces and throws it back towards the infield. And there's a leadoff single in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ugh. All right, I got to find something. The pitch, foul ball. To Stone Garrett. "83 pitches for Wheeler. That hot dog looks really, really good. I like hot dogs. But I know some people that aren't hot dog fans. The ball's 1 strike. The pitch. It's in there for a called strike once again. So the count is 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes to Stone Garrett, who's 0 for 2 tonight. 14 seconds left on the pitch clock. Wheeler gave up all 4 of his runs that he allowed back in the first. The 0-2, it swung on and missed. And there's the 4th strikeout of the night for Zach Wheeler. Excuse me. There we go. You love a good old chili cheese dog. You know, I've never had a chili cheese dog, and call me crazy, but no, I've never had one. I probably don't know what I'm missing out on, though, and I guess that when I do go to the ballpark the next time, you know what I got to do? I got to go get myself a chili cheese dog. I almost said a Philly cheese dog. But along with the crab fries, even though they're so pricey right now. I remember when they were like $7.50 back in 2008 during the World Series. They were so cheap, and now they're like $17. Pitch, grounder, back up the middle. The flip over the second, there's 1. And the throw to first, that's in time. It was actually played on a hop by Trey Turner. He took it to the bag and threw it over to first base. That's a 4-3 double play. And we go to the top of the 7th inning. Phillies are getting shut out so far, but can they change the ties? That remains to be seen. All right, cool. Great. Where is it? Where is it? All right, cool. How many base runners have the Nats had since the first? Wheels has been on since then. Yeah, he has. Besides the first inning, he's only allowed actually 2 hits since then. So it's pretty good stuff. All right, cool. All right, guys. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. I hope all is well. We do, I'm stretching. Sorry. in the top of the 7th inning, what we always do is we do a Phillies trivia question, okay? And if you get the question correct, you'll hear this. And if you get the question incorrect, you'll hear this. Yes. So I'm actually going to make this into like an actual video thing, like what I just did with that B-roll footage that I just had, and I switched the scene, right? I am going to do that for this from now on. Even though it'll take a little bit of work, I think that the production side of it would be really cool. And I think that the more stuff that we add in the production process, the better as well. Because I think that it's important to get a little bit of a change of scenery. So, Phillies trivia question, right? I want to know, okay, because it is related to Little League, right? I would really, really like to know. Wait, what's Gabe sending me? I have no idea. I would like to know, okay, which Phillies player, okay, is an alumni of the Little League Baseball World Series? That's what I want to know. What's up, Benny? How you doing? That's what I want to know. One out in the top of the 7th inning. Brandon Marsh comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 2. The count is 0 and 1. No balls and 2 strikes. Mason Weems is on the bump. The pitch. That's outside for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes. Weems comes set, kicks, delivers. That pitch is low. This is a really, really nice crowd. Two balls, 2 strikes. Weems comes set, winds up, delivers the next pitch. It's a called strike 3 to Brandon Marsh. So he goes down looking. There's 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Where is... Thought I had something. All right, no balls, 1 strike. To Jake Cave. The pitch that's up high for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. Weems comes set, winds up, delivers the pitch. It's outside and low for ball 2. Sorry about this, guys. I'm dealing with something. Usually this, never happens to me. 2 balls, 1 strike. Weems winds up, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's outside for ball 3. Pitch. Foul ball hit over towards the third base side. Vargas is there in foul territory, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. And we go now to the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies down 4-0. They'll be right back. All right. So in case you missed it, right? I want to know which Phillies players were a part of the Little League Baseball World Series, right? That's what I would like to know. Okay. That is the trivia question. So comment your answers down below. There's actually 3 right now that are active. And one of them is not... what was I going to say? Yes. Was Bryce Harper in the Little League World Series? That's actually incorrect. No, he was not. Current or all time? Did I say current? If I didn't say current, I apologize about that. Current. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I didn't want to have to deal with this person right now, but I have to deal with them. But yes, current Phillies players. There's actually 3, okay, that are former members of the Little League World Series. Who are they? Nick Castellanos, says Sir Meeple. Incorrect. It's incorrect. There's 3. Brandon Marsh. Nope. Keep guessing. Keep firing away some answers. Fire away those answers. Current Phillies baseball players, there's 3 that are former players of the Little League World Series. We'll keep this going as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Come on. Keep firing away answers. Sosa. That's 1. Ranger. Nola. Nope. You got 1. Edmundo Sosa was that person. Keep guessing. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Zach Wheeler's still out there pitching for the Phillies. The pitch outside for a ball. Wheeler. That's correct. That's 2. And there's 1 more. 1 more active Phillies player that was on the Little League World Series baseball team. That was on a Little League World Series baseball team. The pitch, grounder, hit back towards the mound. Wheeler has it, throws over to first, and it's in time. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. 89 pitches for Zach Wheeler. So Zach Wheeler, that was a really nice play too, as he was able to play it on the hop and catch it with his glove just below his cleat. So Wheeler and Sosa are correct. There's 1 more. Keep guessing. No balls, 1 strike to Blake Rutherford. Keep guessing the last one, guys. The pitch. It's down low for a ball. I know Scott Kingery, but he's not a Philly anymore. No, he's not. No, he's not. But yes, you're absolutely right. You are right. Lorenzen. Incorrect. Actually, let me double check that because they may have not updated that. Yeah, wait, Lorenzen? Okay, that was correct. Sorry. They didn't update this, so this was coming into the year. Story? You mean Stott? Stott, nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zach Wheeler is tied with Zach Gallen with the highest WAR in the majors with 4.5. The 2-2. It's fouled off. 1 more. 1 more besides Lorenzen. There's still 1 more because I forgot it doesn't include the trade deadline. One more guy. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's down low for a ball. JT. Andrew Painter. Nope. One more guy. He's a big one. I'll tell you that. I don't usually give hints, but he's a pretty big name. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Fly ball hit out to left center field. On the run is Marsh. He calls off Cave, and he makes the catch. Boom. Nope. Incorrect. Schwarber. Nope. Nope. None of them. Hoskins. Nope. You're missing another. You're missing. It's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big one. The ball is 1 strike. You said Bryce Harper. You said Kyle Schwarber. You said Nick Castellanos. Who else is a big fish? Stott. Nope, we already said no to Stott. No, Turner. That is correct. So Trey Turner, Edmundo Sosa, Zach Wheeler, and Michael Lorenzen are the active Phillies players that are on the team that played in the Little League World Series. No balls, 2 strikes to C.J. Abrams. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck out. That's the end of the inning. So we head to the top of the 8th. Phillies down 4-0. I'll be right back in just a few seconds. Alrighty. We're back. What's going on? What's going on, Snowman? How we doing? Ready for a great a new week of great action on my side, and it begins with the Red Sox Astros tomorrow night. Guys, please make sure that you tune into that tomorrow night. Guys, hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button too, and go show Snowman Multimedia some love and support, please. Please go do that. Oh boy. I'll leave this highlighted on here so that you guys can make sure that you go check it out for sure. Blue Jays, they won 10-2. Let's actually take a look at the MLB scoreboard right now and take a look at what else is going on around the league. Whoops. Why do I keep hitting that button? I don't know why. So, and why won't this load? Why won't this load? There we go. Thank you, JJ. I hit the thumbs up button on the stream, and I'm getting ready for it tomorrow. Plus, I'm adding. Nice. Very, very nice. That makes me very happy. All right, Phillies are down to their final 6 outs. All right, we're going to the top of the 8th inning. Phillies are losing 4-0 against the Washington Nationals. The Mariners beat the Astros tonight by a score of 7-6. That was actually earlier this afternoon. This is the only night game going on. Garrett Stubbs will lead things off. The first pitch by Hunter Harvey is in there for a strike. Harvey is the setup man for the Washington Nationals. Harvey is a 2.91 earned run average in 43 1/3 of an inning, a 28% strikeout rate. The pitch It's bunted down the first base side. The flip over to first. That's not in time as Dom Smith tried to glove it and get it over to Harvey. And Garrett Stubbs with the Garrett Stubbs specialty. Bunts it down the first base side and is able to get on. That's just what he does, and he does such a great job at it too. And he hustles. He runs for his life and just goes down that line and just makes something happen. And maybe that could spark a rally. Got to try to find ways to do those types of things. So a bunt single. That's how we start off the top of the 8th. Here comes Kyle Schwarber. First pitch. That's a strike at 98 miles per hour. So Trevor Williams threw 7 shutout innings today and only gave up 2 hits to the Phillies. It's got to start somewhere, says Chris Adams, for sure. You guys are the loyal ones for being on here. I really do appreciate it. Snowman, are you still here? Comment down below if you're still here. No balls, 1 strike. Trey Turner waits in the on-deck circle. Kyle Schwarber's up at the plate right now. 3 seconds left, or 3 pitches so far by Hunter Harvey. And the 0-1, it's on the outside corner for a strike. So the count is 0-2 now. Schwarber, born in Ohio. Sitting 183 on the season. Okay, cool. No balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, just laid off by Schwarber. On a changeup at 90 miles per hour. Nice, cool. All right, I wanted to know. I lost my question. It always happens to me right now. I don't know why. 1-2 is the count. 4 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch by Harvey. It's fouled off by Schwarber. It was a check swing foul ball. So he just got a piece of it, and I don't know how he stayed alive, but he did. I would love to do a couple of football games with you, Snowman. I really would. That's what it was. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch, strike 3 called on the inside corner. A changeup at 90 miles per hour, and Kyle goes down looking, and Trey Turner will step up to the dish. Schwarber got rung up on a changeup. Great. Awesome. 1 out and a runner over at first. The pitch to Turner. Line drive, hit on the ground, and the throw over to second. There's 1. The throw to first, not in time. It was a ground ball that was hit over towards Ildemaro Vargas, and I believe he got the runner out at second base. What a play that was. That was a bullet. And Vargas did everything he could. Just got the runner out at second base. Nothing that Trey could do. It wasn't even his fault. Just a great play all around by Vargas. Stubbs did not beat it out. Don't think that they're going to challenge it. But it's a fielder's choice ground out by Trey Turner. And here comes Bryce Harper. Phillies trying to get on the board somehow. First pitch, grounder pulled over towards the first base side, and the throw over to first. It's in time as Jake Alou was just able to make a little lob pass, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Nationals lead it 4-0 against the Philadelphia Phillies. Wow. Yeah. Definitely has not been the best night. For the Phillies, it has not been a good night at all. But, wow. I did not think that would happen. I can't believe Bryce actually swung at the first pitch. I can't believe it. Usually when he does that, he's confident. So, I can't believe that happened. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I hope you all are having yourself a great Sunday night. Tuning into some Sunday night baseball. The Little League Baseball Classic, if you will. On Play by Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload or whenever I go live. We do Phillies baseball, Flyers hockey, Patriots football, and 76ers basketball on here. So if you like that, and if that sounds good to you, well, this may be your cup of tea. So if you also just like listening to my voice, by all means, go ahead, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe. So the whole theme of tonight is favorite memories about baseball when you were young, right? So I want you to comment down below. We're telling stories on here, guys. We're storytelling, and we're also story listening, as I like to call it. I just made that up, actually. But if you have any stories of, like, any Little League memories that you guys have, any young memories that you have about sports, share them down below. And would love to have that. Would love to have you guys comment, and would love to hear what your stories are. Watching from Houston, of course, Shady. Shady's always on here, man. He's been coming on here ever since the Phillies played against the Astros. When I did that stream. All right, we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Phillies are down 4-0 against the Washington Nationals. There's Bryce Harper. Is that Jessica Mendoza? Couldn't recognize her for a second. Luis F. Ortiz is coming on to pitch for the Phillies. The first pitch that he throws to Lane Thomas is inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Ortiz winds up, kicks, delivers, and throws a strike on the inside corner. Thomas tonight is 1 for 3. He's been seeing the ball very well. The 1-1 outside for ball 2. He singled and scored a run as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ortiz comes set, kicks, delivers the pitch inside for ball 3. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Nationals scored all 4 of their runs in the bottom of the 1st. The pitch, swing and a miss. And now the count is full. Ortiz, in 17 innings, has a 3.71 earned run average. And the next pitch, grounder hit over to third. It's a fair ball. Bohm has it, throws across the diamond, and it is not in time. Good job by Thomas to beat it out, and he can certainly fly. That's for sure. So that's an infield single. That's only the 4th hit that the Nationals have had since the 1st inning. Here comes Joey Meneses against Luis Ortiz here. And the pitch, that's down low. That was a slider at 86. Media did lose today, in case you were wondering, in the Little League World Series. So their Cinderella story ends, and Rhode Island ended up getting the victory. 1 ball, no strikes. Ortiz and Stubbs have a staring contest. The pitch. Slow roller hit over to third. Bohm has it, and he'll just eat it up. So that's 2 straight infield singles. And that's how we start off the bottom of the 8th. Robert O'Brien says L. Again, got to play all 27 outs, but certainly not looking so good for the Phillies. And they're just trying to keep it to a 4-run game. Keibert Ruiz is going to be the next victim for Ortiz. Ortiz versus Ruiz. That's fun to say. I like that. 13 seconds left on the pitch clock. Ortiz looks back over at second base to keep Thomas in check. Now back to the plate. And the first pitch, it's outside. It was a curveball at 80. The Fightins still hold that first place wild card spot. But the Giants did win. Phillies will play the Giants in a very big series starting tomorrow night. The 1-0 on the outside corner for a strike. They will welcome in Gabe Kapler and the San Francisco Giants, former manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. The 1-1, low and away for ball 2. It's getting pretty close when you look at the wild card standings. In the National League, the Phillies, they, as I mentioned, that they have the first spot, but they are about 2.5 games above them, above the San Francisco Giants. The 2-2, it's a little dribbler, but it's fouled, though, as Stubbs had to take off the mask, but did not roll fair. And we'll do it again. The Giants are a half game above the Chicago Cubs. And then the Cubs are a game above the Reds and the Marlins and the Diamondbacks. All 3 of those teams are just 1 game behind Cincinnati. And oh, by the way, the San Diego Padres, they're still in this race, too. They're 6 games behind the Chicago Cubs. And the Nationals are actually now 8.5 games back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ortiz looks back at second. Now back to the plate, the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Hit out to right field. Ruiz thought he had it. Castellanos gets underneath it, though. Will make the catch. The throw to third by Castellanos. It's not in time. Lane Thomas just beat it. Ruiz, I think, got all. He thought that he got all of it, but he did not. So there's 1 out, and runners are at the corners in the bottom of the 8th inning. Cubs did win today. Yep. It is nighttime in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Let's see if he beat it out. Yep, just got in there. Good eye by the third base umpire. Comes Dominic Smith. Fouls off the first pitch. He was certainly having a lot of fun with the kids earlier this afternoon. Got to slide down the top of the hill out in left field, which was really nice. No balls, 1 strike. Phillies and Nats playing at Bowman Field at BB&T Ballpark. The pitch, grounder hit over to third. The flip over the second, there's 1. The throw to first, in time. What a play by Alec Bohm. He had to dive and throw it over to second. He knew he wasn't going to get Thomas out at home plate, but Bohm to second and back to first, and that's an around-the-horn double play, and that ends the inning, and the Phillies go to the top of the 9th. Last chance. Do they have an answer? Ugh. Oh, man. This is probably one of the toughest ones I've had to call. I don't know why. I don't know. I have no idea. But let's just make the last half inning good. That's all we can worry about. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thumbs up, like, subscribe. notification bell icons, all that jazz, man. I got 31 people on here, 41 likes. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get to 900. We're almost there, guys. We are really almost there. We could probably get to 900 tomorrow night. I think we can get there. And if the Phillies actually pull off a miracle, that would be really great. Or else we could do it tonight, guys. We really could. Comment who you are when you do subscribe to the channel, and welcome on into the Play-by-Play with JJ family. I do love you guys so much. Literally nothing has happened since the top of the first. I know. I know. This is probably like one of the toughest games I've ever had to call, and I don't know why, but I still feel like even though like when the games suck, when the games are tough to call, right? Like you have to try to find ways to try to keep it interesting, and I think I overthought a little bit today. I was really focused on, like fun facts about the Little League Baseball World Series and those types of things, but it is what it is. Larry says he wants his money back. You've donated your time. I wish I could give you your time back, but that I can't. You want your money back. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Well, the Phillies are down to their final 3 outs. You may not want your money back just yet, Larry. But we'll see. What the heck? Wait, what's going on? Okay, they were playing something. Not from you, from the Phillies. I know. I've been here the whole time, and JJ, thank you. I do appreciate that. I think today was all right, but we have to focus. Top of the 9th inning, and here comes Castellanos, and he takes the first pitch. It's a sinker for a called strike at 94 miles per hour. So Mason Thompson will be pitching for the Washington Nationals. Phillies down to their final 3 outs. The 0-1, swinging a grounder hit over to third base, pulled over by Vargas, and the throw across the diamond. That's in time, and there's one away already in the top of the 9th inning. That's not a good way to start off the 9th. Phillies have had 7 hard-hit balls, but 5 of them have resulted in outs. Stott comes up, and the first pitch that's down low for a ball. Stott's average is at 294. He's 0 for 3 tonight. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. That's outside for ball 2. I am curious to see how the press conferences go tonight, where they're going to be filmed and how things are going to go in that regard, and if they will have any. 2 balls, no strikes. Thompson winds up, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. And that makes the count now 2-1. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Thompson not wasting any time. Kicks, delivers, and it's outside and low for ball 3. 1 out in the top of the 9th. Phillies down 4-0. Almost nothing has happened literally since the first inning. 3 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Swinging a line drive back up the middle for a base hit. Getting over to it is Lane Thomas, but Bryson Stott is able to keep his little hitting streak he has going alive as he singles back up the middle, and that is only the 4th hit today for the Phillies. So Alec Boehm is coming up next. Phillies are still about 3 batters away from getting the tying run. The first pitch, it's popped up out to shallow right field, And getting underneath it to make the catch is Thomas. And now the Phillies are down to their final out. So shot that Bohm just didn't even take the first pitch. 8 pitches, 2 outs already. Not how you want to play baseball. So the Phillies will be playing tomorrow night against the San Francisco Giants. We will be covering that game too. Poor plate discipline, for sure. Brandon Marsh comes up. Last chance for the Phillies. He's their final hope. Stock goes over to second. The first pitch is at the knees for a strike. It was a cutter. The ball is 1 strike to Brandon Marsh. Thompson gets set at the letters, winds up, delivers the pitch, swing and a miss, and the Phillies are down to their final strike. Another cutter at 86 miles per hour. No balls, 2 strikes. Marsh is 0 for 3 tonight. He just came back from the injured list for the Phillies. Thompson with a 4.56 ERA. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Just outside for a ball. Marsh almost went, and I thought maybe that was going to be a called 3rd strike, but was not the case. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stott leads off over at second base. And the 1-2, way outside. It was a curveball at 80. Dave Martinez in the Nationals dugout. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. There's Rob Thompson in the Phillies dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch down low for ball 3. So what was an 0-2 count is now a full count to Brandon Marsh. Next Sunday night, the ESPN game will be Braves and Giants. They just played each other this weekend in Atlanta, but they'll be playing in San Francisco. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch, foul ball. And Marsh still stays alive. On deck for the Phillies is Jake Cave. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. And here comes the payoff pitch. Swinging a line drive down the left field line. It's looking foul, though, and it actually will stay foul. 15 pitches in this 9th inning for Mason Thompson, the 25-year-old from Round Rock, Texas. Phillies still down to their final strike. The count is full to Brandon Marsh. And the payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball, hit back up the middle for a base hit. Stott rounding third. He'll come in to score. And it's an RBI single for Brandon Marsh. And the Phillies will not go down in shutout fashion. It's a pitch right back up the middle, and I give Marsh credit. I was wondering why the defense wasn't playing more up towards the middle, but gets on with an RBI single, and the Phillies stay alive. And now Dave Martinez will come out, and that's going to be it for his pitcher, and he's not going to waste any more time. Kyle Finnegan will come in, and all he has to do is just get 1 more out. It is a save opportunity. So we have a pitching change as Mason Thompson night is done. Goes 2/3 of an inning, allows a run. And we have a pitching change. Phillies will be right back. Well, that's how you do it. Got to make it dramatic. You do. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. I hope you're all doing well. We need 9 more subscribers to get to 900. Make sure that you do that. Like and subscribe. Got 30 people watching, guys. We also need 9 more likes in order to get to 50. in order to get to 50. Excuse me. We do. We have to make it dramatic. Larry, he was on the injured list. He just got activated off the injured list today. He actually rehabbed yesterday. I can't, you know, you can't come at me you can't come at me like that. They're not coming at me, but not coming at me, but you do have to pay attention, though. Rob still wouldn't play him. He would play him, dude. Come on. He wouldn't play him every day. That I'm with you with. Of course, he wouldn't play him every day, but he was playing Marsh. He would never sit Marsh for just a week just to sit him. You and I both know that. Guys, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell icons, and all that jazz. Phillies actually, if they get a runner on, or another runner on, then the tying run would technically come up to the plate. He was on the injured list. Okay. He didn't play him. That's the bottom line. Bottom line is that he didn't play him. Yes, because he was on the injured list. All right, Jake Cave is coming up to the plate. Kyle Finnegan, all he needs is one out. Phillies are still down to their final out. They did just get on the board, though, with an RBI single. Finnegan with a 2.67 ERA in 54 innings. He has 20 saves on the season. He'll have to face Jake Cave. Phillies still down to their final out. First pitch, it's inside for ball one. So the Phillies had an RBI single from Brandon Marsh, and it would score Bryson Stott. JT Realmuto, if he comes up next, he is actually in the on-deck circle. He would represent the tying run. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball at 97. How's that on Rob that he got injured? 1 ball, 1 strike. Cave today is 0 for 3. He did homer in last night's game. 1 ball, 1 strike. Finnegan lines up, kicks, delivers the pitch, foul ball. And the Phillies again are down to their final strike. One ball, 2 strikes. It's his fault that he got injured. Okay. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 delivery, up high for ball 2. It's also outside as well. Marsh leads off over at first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Finnegan on the bump. And the pitch to Cave. Swinging a fly ball hit out to right field. It's going back towards the track to the wall. And the Phillies are down by 1. A 2-run home run for Jake Cave as the Phillies were down to their final breath. And now JT Realmuto will come up and one swing can tie the ball game. It's not over until the final out is recorded. I always tell that to everybody. You have to get the final out. Can't believe it. 2-run home run by Jake Cave. And now, here comes JT Realmuto. Two outs, nobody on. Phillies down 4-3. The first pitch to JT, it's low. 1 ball, no strikes to Realmuto, who's hitting .251 with 15 homers and 50 RBI. And the pitch, right down the middle for a called strike. It's a splitter at 88. 2 outs, nobody on. 7 pitches for Finnegan. JT's average at .251. The 1-1 pitch, fouled back, and Finnegan was playing with fire because there was literally no time left on the pitch clock, and I was surprised that he wasn't rewarded an automatic ball. Phillies again, down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to JT. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. So finally, the Phillies go down. It definitely got dramatic at the end, but they lose by a score of 4-3 against the Washington Nationals. Lots of fireworks going off at historic Bowman Field at BB&T Park. But the Phillies lose by a final score of 4-3. The Nats got all 4 of their runs in the first inning, and all the offense literally came from Keibert Ruiz and Dom Smith. And Zach Wheeler, besides that first inning, pitched a pretty good game. Finally settled down. But the Phillies do lose, and they are now 67-57 on the season. They will be back tomorrow night. Zach Wheeler gets charged with the loss. Finnegan gets the save. And getting the win, of course, is Trevor Williams. All right. Well, that was tough. But what a day, though. What a night out in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It was pretty cool to be able to see all the festivities that happened during the day. And both Pennsylvania teams lost, but it is what it is. Guys, I love you all so much. If you just subscribed to my channel, shout yourself out down below. We need 8 more subscribers in order to get to 900. So if you enjoyed my cast, I really do appreciate you for coming on here. Love you all so much. And I will catch you all tomorrow night. I'll be back on for the Phillies and Giants game. I just saw Stott's pencil bat. I told you it was good. Where'd you see it? On Twitter? On X? All right. I'm going to get going. I'm feeling pretty tired, actually. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, though. Love you guys. Lila Tov, and good night.